The deal-making process starts, though, with the first interview and after every meeting to ensure that we're tracking for a smooth close. By subtly approaching the offer early on in the recruiting process, the stumbling blocks, even the deal-damaging issues are identified and dealt with well before a formal offer is made. Shaping an acceptable offer requires floating trial balloons throughout the assessment stage. And when it comes to Tier 1 talent, the golden rule is that gold by itself is insufficient. The successful offer will address the candidate's intrinsic motivations. It is important to be transparent about the position and compensation throughout the entire interview process. The operative phrase here is no surprises, no misunderstandings. It's during this step that everything gets committed to paper. The compensation package is structured to reinforce the organization's KPIs, which we designed in step 1 and 2. And those KPIs are tied back to the job description and they're highlighted in the position profile. Understanding the candidate's primary motivation for wanting to join your company and sell to it, that's what you need to do, especially if you know you can't meet all their cash requirements. In some cases, psychic cash is worth more than cold, hard cash. And psychic cash refers to non-cash, tangible and non-tangible items which have immense psychological value to your candidate. Examples of psychic cash can include unusual status or power that would come from the role or the position. And if we were going to use a football analogy, it would be psychic cash would be something like the opportunity to play on Peyton Manning's line, or to have dinner with Peyton Manning, or to meet Peyton Manning in person. More common psychic cash rewards, though, include company vehicles, access to the company jet, access to exclusive events, retreats, paid education, sabbaticals, that kind of stuff. Almost anything legal you can think of which the candidate would really like but would never actually pay for themselves, that's potentially psychic cash. Whenever possible, the offer is made in person. And apart from enabling an immediate signature, which we can actually get sometimes, this approach allows the candidate and possibly their significant other to walk through the entire package, with questions being addressed as they arise instead of later. These type of negotiations are relationship driven, of course, and throughout the entire recruitment process, significant energy and effort have gone into building a trusting relationship between the candidates and the organization that facilitates successful negotiation and ultimately a successful outcome. At the end, closing is not a close, it's just a foregone formality. Now, on the screen, here's an example of one of our clients, the CEO of Great Lakes, John Berger, had the great idea of mocking up a future annual report that had quotes from the board chair, the CEO, and the president talking about why they were glad the candidate had accepted the company's offer and joined the company. You may or may not be able to read that, but it says, CEO John Berger's quote was, "John Smith has helped focus all our division's efforts to identify new opportunities, bring disciplined targeted marketing and sales to the team, focused and improved operations, and developed a homogenous focused team." Here, the psychic cash was the opportunity to build a new company from a solid platform and not leave his hometown to do so because we opened an office for him where he lives. Cost us almost nothing. Now, what you have at the end of this is an excited team member. The recruitment process I've outlined, the inside-out approach, delivers the whole person, the heart, the head, and the feet. It delivers an executive who feels a personal connection to both the organization's desired future and the executive team that he or she will be part of.